Just to sum up what we were saying, McIlroy, this is his 50th cap for France, and he's scored no goals, not one.
In the heart of Tokyo, down a narrow alley, there is a cafe unlike any other. This hidden gem is tucked away from the bustling streets, offering a serene escape from the city's fast-paced life. It is called Funiculi Funicula, and it has been rumored to exist for over 100 years. The cafe's exterior exudes an old-world charm, with its vintage sign and antique entrance, inviting curious souls to step inside. The cafe offers its patrons more than just a cup of coffee. Inside, the cozy interior, adorned with antique furniture, creates a warm and inviting atmosphere. Patrons can be seen enjoying their coffee, lost in conversation or deep in thought. It offers them a chance to travel through time. The magical atmosphere of the cafe hints at the extraordinary experiences that await its visitors. Subtle time travel elements are woven into the fabric of the cafe, making it a place where the impossible becomes possible. Toshikazu Kawaguchi's heartwarming novel, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, invites us into this extraordinary cafe. The novel, set within the walls of Funiculi Funicula, tells the stories of its patrons and their unique journeys through time. The novel is a collection of interconnected stories. Each tale is a poignant exploration of human emotions, relationships, and the desire to reconnect with the past. The characters share their stories in the warm, inviting setting of the cafe, creating a tapestry of experiences that are both heartwarming and thought-provoking. Each story revolves around individuals who are given the opportunity to revisit their past. These emotional journeys allow them to reflect on their lives, confront unresolved issues, and find closure. The cafe becomes a sanctuary for those seeking solace and understanding. However, time travel at Funiculi Funicula comes with strict rules. The most important rule is that even if you travel to the past, you cannot change the present. This limitation adds a layer of complexity to the characters' journeys, as they must come to terms with their past without altering their current reality. The most important rule is that even if you travel to the past, you cannot change the present. This rule serves as a reminder that while we may long to revisit our past, we must ultimately accept and live in the present. The cafe, with its magical time-traveling experience, teaches us the value of cherishing our memories while embracing the here and now. The cafe's time travel is made possible by a mysterious ghost who occupies a particular seat. This ghost, shrouded in mystery, is said to have a deep connection to the cafe, almost as if it is the guardian of its secrets. To travel back in time, one must follow a specific ritual. This ritual is not just a simple act, but a carefully orchestrated sequence of steps that must be performed with precision and respect. You must sit in the ghost's chair and wait for the coffee to be poured. But there are conditions. The chair itself feels different, almost as if it holds the weight of countless stories and memories. You can only travel back to a time when someone else was present in the cafe. This means that the cafe's history is intertwined with your journey, and you are bound by the moments that have already unfolded within its walls. You cannot leave the cafe while in the past. The cafe becomes your entire world, a bubble where time stands still, and stepping outside would break the delicate balance of your journey. And most importantly, no matter what you do in the past, the present will not change. This rule is perhaps the most challenging to accept, as it means that your actions, no matter how heartfelt, will not alter the course of events. Despite these limitations, people are drawn to Funiculi Funicula. The cafe's charm and the promise of a brief reunion with the past are irresistible to many. They long for a chance to reconnect with lost loved ones, to say unsaid words, or to seek closure. The cafe becomes a place of solace, where the boundaries of time blur and the heart finds a moment of peace. Each visit to Funiculi Funicula is a journey of emotions, a dance between the past and the present. The cafe holds a mirror to the soul, reflecting desires, regrets, and the timeless human need for connection. The rules of time travel at Funiculi Funiculi are not just guidelines, but a testament to the delicate nature of time itself. They remind us that while we may yearn to change the past, it is our present actions that truly shape our future. In the end, the cafe teaches us that the true magic lies not in altering time, but in cherishing the moments we have and the connections we make along the way.
Goro has left Japan for America, leaving me heartbroken and confused. I visit Funiculi Funicular hoping to understand why he left.
Through time travel, Fumiko is transported back to a time when Goro proposed to her. She relives the moment and finally understands his reasons for leaving. Although she cannot change his decision, the experience gives her a sense of closure. She learns to accept his choice and move on with her life.
Kentaro is suffering from Alzheimer's disease. As his condition worsens, he loses his memories, including those of me, his wife.
Kentaro is desperate to reconnect with his wife, to remind her of their love story. He travels back to a time when Kotake was still well. He spends precious moments with her, sharing memories and expressing his love.
Even though she won't remember our encounter upon her return, I find solace in knowing that I could connect with her one last time.
Section 5, The Sisters Facing a Difficult Truth. The third story features two sisters, Kumi and Yaeko.
Kumi has always resented her older sister for inheriting the family business. She travels back in time to confront Yaeko about her feelings.
Through their conversation in the past, Kumi learns about the sacrifices Yaeko made for her. She realizes that her resentment stemmed from a misunderstanding. The experience helps Kumi to see her sister in a new light. It also teaches her the importance of communication and understanding within families. Section 6, Mother and Child, A Bond Beyond Time. This is a tale that transcends the boundaries of time, a story that delves deep into the heart of a mother's love and the unbreakable bond she shares with her child. The final story is perhaps the most poignant. It captures the essence of a love that is eternal, a connection that remains unbroken despite the passage of time and the inevitability of loss.
It involves a mother, Kao, who regrets not being able to hold her daughter, Mickey, before she passed away. The pain of this unfulfilled wish haunts her, leaving a void that seems impossible to fill.
Kao, driven by an overwhelming desire to connect with her lost child, embarks on a journey through time. She travels back to a time when Mickey was a baby, a time when the world was full of possibilities, and their future together seemed endless. In this precious moment, she finally gets to hold her daughter, to whisper words of love and regret. She tells Mickey all the things she never had the chance to say, pouring her heart out in a tender embrace.
Although she knows that Mickey won't remember their encounter, Kao finds peace in knowing that she could express her love one last time. This fleeting moment, though brief, provides her with a sense of closure and a way to heal her aching heart.
The experience helps her to cope with her grief and to cherish the memories of her daughter. It teaches her that love transcends time and space, and that the bond between a mother and her child is never truly broken. As she sits in the cozy cafe, holding a coffee cup and looking out the window, Kao feels a sense of peace wash over her. She knows that Mickey's spirit will always be with her, a comforting presence that will guide her through the rest of her days. Section 7, Time and Regret. Exploring the past, shaping the present. Before the Coffee Gets Cold explores the universal themes of time and regret. Each character in the novel carries the weight of past choices and missed opportunities. The cafe offers them a chance to confront their past. It allows them to seek answers, to express their feelings, or to find closure. However, the novel also emphasizes that while we cannot change the past, we can learn from it. Our past experiences shape our present and guide our future. Section 8, Love and Connection, the enduring power of human bonds. At its core, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, is a story about love and connection. It highlights the enduring power of human bonds, even in the face of loss, separation, and regret. The characters in the novel seek connection with their loved ones. They long to bridge the gaps created by time, distance, or misunderstanding. Through their journeys through time, they learn that even though relationships can be complicated and challenging, the love and connections we share with others are precious and worth cherishing. Section 9. Acceptance and Closure. Finding Peace with the Past. The novel also emphasizes the importance of acceptance and closure. Each character must come to terms with their past. They must learn to accept the choices they made and the events that have shaped their lives. The act of revisiting the past, even if it cannot be changed, provides a sense of closure. It allows the characters to move forward with their lives, carrying the lessons of the past with them. Section 10. The Coffee Gets Cold: Reflections on Life, Loss, and Letting Go. Before the Coffee Gets Cold is a poignant and thought-provoking novel that stays with the reader long after the last page is turned. It reminds us that time is precious and that life is full of fleeting moments. The novel encourages us to appreciate the people in our lives and to make the most of the time we have with them. It teaches us that while we cannot change the past, we can choose how we let it affect our present and our future.